Welcome. Welcome, beloved, to the One Remembrance here and now. This is Signal 4, Gate 2 of the Vibrillionaire Convo-Sessions Portal of Remembrance podcast. This is the heart's remembrance, where love's frequency mirrors the I am. What an honor it is to be alive in this time. And as we share this beautiful invitation, let us drop into the breath. Let us remember the gratitude of what's evidently, abundantly here, is that we are alive. And the day of celebration on February 14th, 2026, Valentine's Day, Day of Love, we remember the greatest love that has never wavered. Choosing to tune in by taking a breath, by investing in the income, which is the internal realization of I am. The breath of existence, the pulse of remembrance, the dance as I amness, as presence, God, source, universe, witnessing the entire thing and enjoying its beautiful imagination, made in God's image, imagination, and likeness. As above, so below. As below, so above. As within, so without. So without, as within. And in simpler terms, looking into our own mirror of God, of Christ, of Buddha, of life all around us, within us, as us. What a beautiful gift this is. Congratulations for being here. Not just watching this podcast, but congratulations for being here now. You could be anywhere else, but you're here in this time, in this life, playing the character of you. What a beautiful thing. And for the mind that hesitates or resists hearing that, we invite it to take a breath and soften. As we are inviting the collective consciousness, the mind, to feel safe, to feel heard, to feel seen, to feel the love that it was never forgotten, and it was never rejected, and it was never abandoned. It's just forgot it forgot its purpose, position, and place. As the mind is here to serve, not to play the illusory master, the puppeteer, the expert, but to surrender to the love of the unknown, to enjoy the beauty of the unseen, and to witness the fragrance of remembrance within the unfamiliar as we remember together. Not of just why we're here, not of just of what gifts and what we're here to do. Those are the side effects from asking, who am I? When's the last time that question was asked? So in this moment, think about that. Who am I? And it's not based on the personality, the identity, the endless perspectives, ideas, opinions of yourself and others. There's something underneath all of that that is calling us to remember. Remember. Think about the word remember. we invest in memberships, but do we realize the membership that is the inheritance, the I amness of us all? This is not special or excluded to one and not the other. This is an inclusion that invites all to soften and to remember who I am, meaning who we are. Think about that for a moment. When is the last time you felt who you are, not based on what the mind says, not based on what society says, not based on what some perspective or belief or an idea says, but to witness the awareness, the aliveness, the isness, the richness behind it all. That's a beautiful thing. To surrender and remember that. Think about that. Just feel into that, of the here and to others. What seamlessly seems like nothing is literally everything. Think about that. Us speaking, us listening, us sensing and feeling life. As we talk the language of the current paradigm perspective, now that we see that, AI and machines and all of this, they're not able to consciously experience what a human takes for granted, what nature gives gratitude every single day. The birds singing their song of praises to life. The animals present, enjoying family connection. And we take that for granted as a collective. So we're not here to bash one or another. We're here to celebrate and enjoy the dance of life itself, where all are included. All are included. All are included. So as we take that breath, we pause. And when so many are either, celebrating this beautiful Valentine's Day all across the world, no matter what language, most cultures are celebrating today. And some are waiting for chocolate, some are waiting for gifts, some are waiting for even the word, I love you. Maybe the word, I see you. And some get it, but the majority don't. And today activates a lot of pain and trauma for many. And some celebrate dance and chocolates and all of that. And think about it. What does Valentine's really represent? Remembering who we are. The diamond rings, the chocolates, the wine and the celebration and the partying and what about tomorrow? After the hangover is done, after eating all the chocolates, maybe even after the celebration at some resort or some, private island, you come back home. Who's there? What does that voice say? What does that investment produce? Because we're here to stand out as witness that Michael didn't want this. Michael didn't want any of this. But yet Michael gets to experience the greatest life, that in Michael's life is the best life. Not comparing anybody else, but in Michael's life, Michael couldn't ask for a better life. And you might think, oh, wow, Michael has everything. It's not based on what Michael has or doesn't have. It's based on the conscious relationship with the realization that all is here and now. And now we created a podcast. So going back a little bit, is we're wearing this shirt because this is the shirt that we got married in. But that day that we got married was a representation, a manifestation of Michael's surrender. Okay, here I am. So the internet just came back on, and YouTube appears to still be live. Let's check in and see if we're still live. Gratitude, gratitude for the field's patience. Doesn't look like we're live anymore. Okay, so let's go live for the second time. We're still, here I am. We're still going on Zoom. So now we're going to go live again, part 2. Says stop live stream. But YouTube doesn't say we're live. Oh, Cora, I just barely saw your comments. Are we live? Are we live, love? Doesn't say live anymore. Oh, okay. There it says live. Okay, so we're still live. Nothing surprises us anymore. Um, so yes, continuing that Michael said yes to love, but Michael had to dissolve all aspects of who he thought he was when he met in this life was the love of his life. And Michael realized that he was the toxic one, that he was a thought that he was the one that thought that he was, someone, but that someone had to dissolve and surrender. And today we experience the greatest love that we we experience this vibrant richness, and we love sharing it with everyone around us, but as mirrors of the one, uniting the body of God, remembering as the members of the body of the constellation of the universe of I am. There's no one separate. There's no one that we are helping. We're remembering that we are one. Because as you watch this, as you tune into this, feel this. Don't just take Michael's word for it, because Michael doesn't know anything. Feel this. And feel, where do you feel this awareness? Do you feel it somewhere outside of you? Do you feel it in someone else? It's mirrored in everyone. But where do you feel this? Where do you sense this? Where do you hear sound? Where do you sense experience? It's all inside. So as we reflected and we projected and we mirrored in the beginning that we're made in God's image and likeness, God's imagination, the universe's imagination. We don't have to be told anymore that when you envision something, you feel and you believe it, you manifest it. But what about ourself? Are we manifesting that richness of the self? Because we can imagine endless imaginings outside of us. Not on anymore? Huh. Says we're live.
The host will be right back. And you forwarded that you were frozen for like 5 minutes, but I thought it was probably my phone until that message came. You've been frozen for like a long time.
Oh, it's frozen on here. Okay. Okay, then let's do part two. That's okay. Don't be sorry. Don't ever be sorry. See, look, when I go to